Hey, you remember Gen 1 Pokemon, right? I remember Gen 1 Pokemon. You remember Gen 1 Pokemon? We all remember Gen 1 Pokemon. Because Gen 1 Pokemon is the only Pokemon. We've all had fun playing it time and time again. But do you want to guess who else remembers Gen 1 Pokemon? That's right, you guessed it. It's.
A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Start the new rescue helicopter. Hey! Build the helicopter. And off to the rescue. Prepare the lifeline. Lower the stretcher. And make the rescue. The new emergency collection from Lego City.
So, yeah, Lego and Pokemon are doing a crossover. And they've released a small trailer targeting a very specific type of person. Let's see if you guys can pick up on who that was. I'll show you a snippet of it.
In a world of taxes, instead of gym badges, one trainer is about to remember who he really is.
It is official. Our reports confirm that Lego Pokemon creatures are finally here and have started appearing around the world.
Your time has come, and Destiny doesn't care about lower back pain.
So yeah, it's a pretty obvious just target the old millennials who's seen this. But guys, let's get straight into the actual website. Let's see what's going on over there. Let's head over. So yeah, guys, looks like two of the biggest IPs in the world, Lego and Pokemon, are now crossing over. They've decided to make a couple figures that are very specifically targeted at adults, older millennials that have been playing Pokemon all their life. They grew up with it, maybe fell out of it, and they're trying to recapture that magic. I mean, you can clearly see that with the kind of people they're targeting in the ads. It's at the end of that Pokemon ad, at that Lego Pokemon ad, it says "Adults Welcome" trailer. This is part of their 18 plus line. And is it just me, or is everything they do now targeted at adults? I feel like I go to the store every once in a while. I pass by the Lego section and I see what they got, and I feel like every single thing they have is in that black box that's meant to target it's meant to target towards adults. And I hardly see stuff more for kids, stuff that's not a crossover between Lego and some other brand. Like I don't see what the I don't see just oh, here's a generic fantasy set, a generic city set, something like that. It's always something like this, or just a generic set of Legos. Like you can't. I feel like if you just want to buy Legos nowadays, you have to go to the actual Lego store and just pick up an assortment of pieces. But here we have this is obviously their main thing. It's this $200 Pikachu and Pokeball combo. I mean, who's buying this for $200? Of course, this is being targeted to adults because no adult in their right mind would get this and give it to a child to build. It looks a little too complex for that, but not just that. It's $200, bro. Oh my god, I feel like I remember as a kid getting one of those Lego mechs you can build. I think that was maybe 60, $80 at the time. But I couldn't have been more than 5 or 6, but that was an appropriate price for the amount of pieces you get. It looks like yeah, it's 2,050 pieces, and if you do the math, it breaks up to about 10 cents a piece, I think. I think that's what they're trying to go for. But I want to feel this 2050 number, it's a bit inflated. It has to be inflated. There's no shot in hell you need 2050 pieces to make this. They obviously could have used different types of molds. They chose that number to make sure it hits about $200. There's no way in hell they needed 2050 pieces to make this. They have a few other models that they're selling. One is the Lego Eevee, which okay, it's going for $60 at 587 pieces. That's about 10 cents a piece as well. If you see here, this Lego Eevee, it is incredibly small. I feel like for this kind of for this price, like it should be. Again, I'm going back to like back in the day when I got that like robot thing. It was big. I think it was like I think it was like huge. It stood up. It had a bunch of articulation. It was crazy. It came with a little minifig. It was so cool. This, like, I get it's Pokemon, but dude, it looks like you can barely move the legs on this. It's more meant for pose. Yeah, it's clearly meant for you to just put somewhere, not actually play with. And that's like the saddest part about this. Lego has just turned into a figurine shop that needs extra steps. It's not really like a toy anymore. Like this isn't a toy that's like kind of targeted for adults. It's just a model you're supposed. It's a model with extra steps. So this one's you can see here, 7.5 inches by 8.5 inches, 19 centimeters, 21 centimeters. That's incredibly small. It doesn't look like it'd be like it had like a whole ton of like movement involved. It's just kind of sad. And then the other big piece that they have going on is this one where it has Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. This does look incredibly sick. It's 6,838 pieces for $650 fucking dollars. Without tax, of course, so that's just going up to like 700 bones. I don't know why anyone would buy this. It's ridiculous. For this kind of money, just buy like a high quality figurine if all you're gonna do, because this is meant to be displayed. Again, this is not a toy. This is meant to be displayed. Just buy a high quality fig. This one is a little bigger, I'll give them that. It's almost 20 whole inches. Wow. And then it's like a width of 21.3. So it's almost 2 feet. That's would look good just sitting there. Look, even this guy looks bored by it. He's like, done. Now I'm gonna go put it somewhere and just let it collect dust. He doesn't even look happy that he finished building this. He just looks like he got out of work. I was like, okay, guys, I just finished my 9 to 5 building a Lego set job. Let me go heat up dinner real quick. This is so sad. Look, see here he's happy because he still like has the like he's still disillusioned enough because he's still putting it together. Ooh, you can articulate the wings on Charizard. That's so cool, I guess. Um, this is just I guess the tail has a little bit of art. It's just sad to me knowing that this isn't a toy. It's a thing you put somewhere. And that's it. It's just a display model. Dude, I get Lego's been super expensive for a while, but holy shit. Was it always this bad? Cause god damn, man. Um I I can't get over this price. $750. I feel like before when I was a kid, seeing this would have made me so excited. Like I would have been so excited as a kid to like have this. And I know damn well my who the fuck would buy this for a kid? No one would be buying this shit for a kid. That's insanity. And especially like as a kid, you want to complete the thing, right? So like you put it up there, and then you're like, oh, but then I can't really play with it. So then you like take it down. You have the 3 figs. You're just kind of left with this base where you're just like, oh, well, that's just kind of pointless. It's kind of empty there. Um, and I remember when Lego figures used to have like the thing like I doubt these Blastoise cannons can actually shoot these little water things. Like if they could do that, that'd be kind of cool. But like if they did that, Charizard shot a little fire thing from its mouth. Venusaur, I don't know, could like he has little vines, can't really shoot that, but like maybe like they had little razor leaves coming out, that'd be kind of sick. But I just see this and I just think Lego has chosen what its actual like target demographic is. And that's not just I'm not going to talk about it right now, but I'm seeing these here, right? The smart play, and I think I'm not 100% sure, I'm not really focused on it, but they introduced at CES the like new smart bricks at CES, and people were not happy with it. It's just that they're putting fucking Lego, the like the simplest the things where you just put two bricks on top of each other. They're trying to introduce like technology to it. It's like the last thing you need to put into Lego. It's all about creativity, and they're taking all the creativity out of Lego. And just one more thing about this is like I always remember Pokemon having a deal with it wasn't Lego, it was the Mega Blocks or Mega whatever it's called. And I was like, damn, is that like, Pokemon, I get it's a big brand, but how expensive were those Mega Block toys that you would always pass by? And I found some here at the Target website, and this Charizard's kind of crazy. It's a little, it's very expensive for 149. That's on sale. 200 its normal price. It's as much as that Pikachu normally is, right? And I went through it, and I guess to justify this, they have like some weird motion tech where it has a mechanism inside that, like, if you turn this crank, it's supposed to look like it's flying, which is kind of cool. Still not worth it. But this is clearly like a one and done. Like this is oh, look, it even has different languages. That's kind of cool. That's like little attention to detail that I don't that the other one doesn't really have. Has a little pillar there, but that's clearly a one off. Because if you go down a little lower, they do have some other motion ones, like for this gold bat that's only $40. And look, the wings are supposed to move. Same kind of deal. The Charizard one just clearly got a lot of love because it's Charizard. But even past that, they have cheaper versions of it. This is a Charizard you can just this is a Charizard that's clearly meant to be played with. More has articulation in the wings, you can clearly move the arms around. You can pose the head in many. This is look at this posing. This posing is kind of wild. This is a Charizard you're supposed to play with. This Lego one is not supposed to be played with like that. It's clearly meant more for it's meant more for just like having it somewhere, just having it stay in like certain spots in certain positions. And not just that, even if like this one can be like pose and like abused for another word as much as this one. This one's on sale for $20, but it's normally only $27. This is insane, guys. I get Mega has like I guess maybe it's like a connotation of like, oh, it's kind of a cheaper brand. But dude, these are supposed to be for kids. It's supposed to be a toy. And it's just sad to see like it seems the only thing Lego cares about now is like making things for adults and things that aren't even fun. They're just kind of like it's like the ultimate capitalist, like late stage capitalism, where it's like it's meant to give you a momentary joy because it just sits there. That's it. You finish it, you feel a little bit of dopamine for a few seconds, and you're done with it. And honestly, it's sad. Cause look, dude, this Mega Bloks, I guess they've been working with them for a while. Even the more expensive one, like this Dragonite, 387 pieces. That's a lot of pieces. 36, but everything's on sale, I guess, right now. But it's normally $46, and it's big. It's a big ass Dragonite. Look at it, like bigger than this kid's head. Tons of motion on the tail. Um, yeah, it looks. Some of these look a little goofier. They seem to have a bunch of these cheaper ones. And I'm not saying like even these are worth it, but like if you told me like, hey, would you rather buy this Charizard or this Charizard, 10 times out of 10, I'm buying this fucking Charizard. But yeah. What do you guys think? Just are you even thinking about buying this monstrosity? Leave leave your thoughts in the comments below. Yeah, that's my disappointment for the day. See you guys. Have a good one.